Hello everyone, my name is Daksh Vyas and welcome to my channel. So here I am again with a new tutorial video, and this time the video is going to be on Google Forms. Yes, you heard it right, Google Forms. So let's get started with it. So for this video you just need to go to any browser that you like and search for Google Forms. After doing that, click on the link and this will take you to a page where it shows four different types provided by Google, that is Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides and Google Forms. For this tutorial I am just going to teach you about Google Forms. For other three, stay tuned to my channel and you will get the tutorial soon. So let's start this video. For this video you have two options, that are personal and business. So main difference between both of them is, for the business one is a paid version, as it gives you access to a large amount of data and you can collect a huge amount of data if you are working under an enterprise. So for this tutorial I am just going to show you for personal use, that's going to be free. So for that, click on the go to the Google Forms and this will take you to a page where it shows you all the different Google forms that are being provided predefined by Google. So for more templates like this, you just need to click on the template gallery. After doing that, you will get the recently used forms on the top, and then others you have in the three categories, that are personal, work and education. So first of all, in personal, you can ask people for contact information, for getting their replies, for party invites, for t-shirt signups, and also for event registrations. In the work section, you get options of event feedback, order form, job applications, time of request, work request, and even customer feedback. Education is a field where teachers are being pushed nowadays, as they don't know much about it and they are trying to work very hard for it. So here I am giving a brief to teachers who can use this all type of forms to take a quick session with children. So first of all, it's blank quiz, exit ticket, assessments, worksheets and course evaluations. So all these are quite handy and you can try it out. For this session I am going to show you the blank form. So this is the blank form that's been provided by Google. In this, you can first set a theme for your form by clicking on that small color palette that's been shown here. After clicking on that, this will take you to an option which has header, theme color, background color and even font style. So first of all, when you click on header, this will let you choose pictures from pre-uploaded pictures, or if you want to upload photos of yourself. And I suggest, if you are working for a company or you are working under a huge enterprise, you put logo of that company. So for this tutorial I am using a predefined image given by Google. So here we are. After clicking, just click on insert. This is the header that will be shown to people when they log into your link. So after that, you can even change the theme color. The theme color is the small ochre line that's showing here. After, you can click on the other and try them out, and according to that you can also set the background color, and also you can set the font styles. Font style goes as the following: basic, decorative, formal and playful. And I believe you know where to use formal handwriting and where to use playful. So not getting deep into it, we'll just start with how to get used to forms. So here this is going to be the title. If you are using it for personal use, I suggest write the title of the form which it's related to, or else if you are using it for company, just write the name of the company. So this will, when you send the link to people, this will flash your name before the type of form, and the description can be written just below it. For this tutorial I am writing tutorial as a title, and in description I am writing Google form. And here on the top left corner, this is going to be the name of the file. When you click on that, you can easily rename it, and here I am writing Google form tutorial. So after getting done with it, now let's get started with what type of details or what type of things can be added to the form. So first of all, I would like to tell you the plus sign that shows here is used to add a question. When you click on the drop down box, you get multiple options. So I'll go through each and every option for you so that it becomes easy. So first option here is the short answer. The short answers can be used to ask people for the name, email ID, phone number or any single liner answers. Here's an option that's given date. So here people can you can ask the question and people can write the dates related to it. Not then going forward, you add one more question, and this will. And for this question, you just need to click on paragraph. So what paragraph does? The paragraph is also a question type which accepts more than one line of answers. So this is useful when you are asking for details in descriptive format. After doing that, add a question. This time it's going to be multiple choice. So multiple choice, and I'm going to add one more question and show you that is check boxes. The main difference between multiple choice and check boxes is in multiple choice questions you can select one they can select one answer at a time, and in check boxes they can select multiple answers at a time, and even if you are providing them a field with other, they can write their preferences down. Going forward, adding next question. So when you add a drop down box to your Google form, this will comparatively decrease the size of the Google form that you are sending. This doesn't change any data amongst it, but this will just change the presentation if you want to do it. So here is a option that is drop down. Going further, going further, you can click on file upload. The file upload here is an option where you can ask people to submit the documents of any specific amount of file type, specific number of files, and also you can designate the maximum file size. After doing this, let's add one more question and go to the next one, that is linear scale. The linear scale can be used for asking for feedback in an increasing order or a decreasing order. Now going forward and adding one more question. So here you have an option that is multiple choice grid, and taking one more time I am adding one more question, and this time it's going to be tick box grid. So like we have done earlier, the difference between both of them is just that in the first one you can select only one answer at a time, while in tick box grid you can select multiple answers at a time. So that's the only difference between them and nothing else. So after doing that, add one more question, and in this time you just need to ask for time. So what does this actually do? So if you're working in a company or like you're working in a hotel and you want to ask for the check-in check-out time, or you want to do the preparations according to the time the people are going to come, so this is a very useful thing, and you can easily ask the time when they are going to come, so you can do preparations according to that. So moving forward, here you have an option of title and description. So what does this mean? The title and description is basically used to write down the rules, all the things that you want the other person to know before filling the form, or after filling the form, what are going to be the procedures. Moving forward, here you also get an option of adding an image. The image can be uploaded from your PC, from your camera, from a URL, photos, or even you can search photos here itself in the Google search engine. Here you can also add videos. Yes, I'm right. You can also add videos. So here I'm going to show you a video. So here I am adding my previous video which was going live on Facebook or YouTube using StreamYard. You can easily visit it by subscribing my channel and viewing it right away. After doing that, here you have the video and you can even write the title for the video which you want to show with respect to the video. So after this, here's the option which says add a section. So what add a section means, it simply adds one more part to the form, and in this, if you want, like, first part of the form should be filled before people see what are the questions or what are the things in the second part of the form. You can easily separate that two parts so people are unaware what's there on the second part. So here also you have these three small dots. After clicking on that, you get four options, which is duplicate section, move section, delete section, and merge with above. So in the duplicate section, you can easily make a copy of what you have already done. Like if you are working on a form and you want to make the similar copy of it, you can easily click on duplicate section and this will make an exact same copy, and then you can edit it further. And move section is used if you have done the order by mistake. Like if you have done the tutorial one is the first one and the second is untitled section, but you want to keep it in reverse, you just need to click on the small arrow that's been showing here. When you click on it, the untitled section is going to be on the top, and then after that you will get the second page, which is the tutorial. So at present I'm not saving it, I'm doing cancel and showing you the next two. Again click on the three dots, and here you have delete section. So delete section will easily delete all the data you have entered here, but if you want to keep the data and delete the section, you get an option with merged with above. So what will happen is the all the data from your section 2 will be added to the section 1, and you will get a single form. I'm clicking on that and showing you the output, and here you go. There, this form is again seamless.
So after having done the form, next you have here is the I button. The I button here is for a preview. This shows you how the form will actually look when the person is entering their details. So here we are in the form, how the form will actually look. So first here is the name. The name is the short answer type that we have entered. Then after that we have the date of birth, and this has also a calendar as we have selected the date of birth with the date option. After that you have this long type of answers, so person can write the long answers here. Then next you have the multiple choice questions, so here you can only select one at a time. After that you have an option of would you like. So here these are the check boxes, so you can select multiple answers at a time. And next you have a drop down box. So what does a drop down box? When you click on it, it will show you all the answers that are being feeded. So here I'm selecting one, and after that you have an option to add a screenshot of your form. When you click on the add file, this will take you to other pop-up box where you can upload your images from your drive or from your PC. After that, here you have an option of scale. So what does this do is this provides you a scale range from 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, whatever you wanted, and you can write the high and low either like this, or you can interchange it. Here when you select 5, so this will be the answer will be 5. So after that, here is the option of 1 point selection. So when you if you are like, I am answering this question, would you suggest my video to people, the StreamYard video which I have already uploaded on my YouTube video. So here I have three options, so I can only select it one. Either I can select it low, either I can select it at average, or either it can select it as high. So here you can only select one, but next year you can select all the three of the first row. So here in the next one you can select all the three from the first row. Then if you like two from the second row, then select two, then one. It totally depends on the person who is answering the form. The next we have this time option. Here you can enter the time, but please keep in mind it is 24 hours format. So you will receive the answers in 24-hour format. After that, here it is. I have added a video. So this is my video that I have already done last time. That's the tutorial of going live on Facebook through StreamYard. And after that, here is the small text file which I have added as a description or the rules that I have told you. And after all those, you can select on submit. So when you click on submit, this is the final page. This is the response that we have entered, that your response has been recorded. This is a reverse revert that it's been done. When you go back to the first form, here is in the responses tab you see one answer. So here you can do a detailed study of people who have answered to your form and what all answers they have selected. So going back to the questions tab.
So here you have the option that is setting. The setting here you can easily click on collect email addresses. When you click on collect email addresses, you can see a one more option that's coming to light, that is response receipts. So what does response receipts means that if you are asking for some important details from the person and you also want that the person should be having the track of what they have submitted us, you can just simply click on this so the person will get a copy of it. So after that, you have an option of limiting person to only one response. So the person from one email ID can only respond one time on the specific form. Going next, you have the option of edit after submit and see summary and text responses. So edit after submit is like if you are selecting on it uh, and the person has submitted the form and he wants to do some changes, then he could easily go back to the link and change whatever the things they want to. Here you have an option of presentation and quizzes. You can easily click on show progress bars. This will show you the how much amount of form is completed and how much is left. And next you have shuffle question order. The shuffle question order is basically used when you are giving this form to people like taking tests or something, so you don't want people to cheat, and this will easily change the order of the question, and this is quite appropriate for teachers who are taking tests and other assessments. You also have a confirmation message. The confirmation message you can write, thanks for submitting your response. So what does this actually do is when the person submits a response and then they will get a pop-up message which shows thanks for submitting your response. After that you have an option that is quizzes. The quizzes is like if you have prepared a form and you want to convert it into a quiz type, you can easily click on the button that says make this a quiz. Here it shows that if you want to give them the marks just after the quiz or you want to keep it to yourself and collect it together and then give it to them, it totally depends on you, and you can easily change it by clicking on the checkboxes given below. Here we are to the final part, that is the send button. For the send button, here also you get an option that says collect email ID. Here you can easily enter the email IDs of people who you want to send this Google form, or rather doing that you can click on the link one and get a link if you want to copy it and give it to the other person, and here you get an option of shorten URL. So what does this do is it reduces the size of the link and it makes it quite small. After that you get an option of this embed HTML. Basically means if you want to add this Google form to your website, you can ask the person to copy this from here and add it. So here we are at the end of the tutorial video. Please keep in mind, do subscribe, like and share my video, and please stay tuned in for further tutorial videos. Please note, if you have any query, go down to the comment section and write it down. I'll be back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for visiting my channel.